Hi YouTube, just thought I'd do a little catch up with you guys. It's been a long time. I've had a lot of things happen and pretty much all positive. I got a new career, new job. Yeah, that's going pretty well so far, so that's good. What else? We've now got ourselves a little pup. She's about 17 weeks old. She's a Cavapoo and she's keeping us busy, although she's pretty quiet at the moment. Floof bag there. Hello. So her name's Flossie. Yeah, she's keeping us on our toes and we're having a lot of fun. My daughter absolutely adores her. We all do, so yeah. Yeah, I'm still brewing, still doing my brewing thing. I now keg beer. I've got 3 19-litre kegs. I've got a 9-litre keg as well. And all those kegs are full at the moment. The small one has got like a Duvel triple hop style beer in it, 9.5% or something, 9.4%, and that's tasting really nice. It's fully dry hop with Citra. I think it was Styrian Goldings and SARS in the boil, and it's really tasty. Really enjoying it. I've got a West Coast Pale Ale, 4%. That's Amarillo, Simcoe, and Chinook. That's pretty nice. It's only been about a week in the keg, so it's still pretty young, but yeah, it's tasting nice and I'm sure it'll continue to get better. And then the other one was a Corona style beer, but what I did was I used rice and maize as the adjuncts, and instead of just a bog standard hop I used Motueka, and that's pretty good. Just the weather's been a bit crap, so it's a shame that you can't really enjoy some lager style easy drinking crushing beer quite as much as if it's boiling hot outside. It is pretty sunny at the moment, but we're getting some changeable weather here in the UK. And then the other one was like a new take on January juice, using some techniques and the grist that I sort of got information from Timmy Jenkins about. So it was sort of January juice, but with a better grain bill and a better schedule, and it's kegged, so it's a bit fresher. So the only downside was that I kind of transferred too much hop debris into the keg, so I don't know if I'm ever going to get to send any out because there's lots of hop dust in each glass, which is a shame, but whatever. Yeah, it was Citra, Mandarina Bavaria, and Nelson Sauvin, as the same as the beer before, but with a better grist, and it sort of maltodextrin to boost the body, and I could control carbonation better because of kegging. But yeah, it's tasting nice, but I don't think any of it's going to make its way out. Maybe version 3 or version 2 of this might make its way out, but anyway. Then yeah, I've got some brews on the go coming up soon. I got a Brute IPA, which I'm going to do, which I'm looking forward to brewing, and I've got a barley wine on the go at the moment. I'm probably going to do that Imperial Stout finally after 4 years of brewing. And I've been making meads and wine and all sorts. I've done spiced mead. I did like a chocolate spice mead. I've done fruited meads with like lemon and lime, grapefruit, that kind of thing. All sort of riffs on Joe's Ancient Orange mead. And then I've done rice wine, so I'm going to do some more rice wine at some point. And I've done cider, which is like a cider with honey, which is quite nice. Yeah, I've done plenty of brewing. I joined like a homebrew collaboration group called Homebrew Collab. If any of you guys are around Bristol area, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, maybe even Twitter. I think they're on Twitter. The first meet was at Coffee and Beer in Clifton. We got to taste some of their coffee, and we got given the coffee, and then we got sent away to brew a beer. So we went and did that, and then came back about 12 weeks later or whatever it was, and did a tasting. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the tasting because that was when we were getting our pup, so I missed out on that one. But it gave me a chance to brew a golden stout finally, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it's one of the first stouts I've ever brewed, and I really enjoyed the process, and I thought it turned out really nice. So I may send some of those out if it still tastes nice in the bottle after all this time, because I did have a problem with one of my bottles of beer, just went a bit funny, and I don't know if it was some kind of infection in the bottle or not. So, but that was on a different batch of beer anyway. So we'll see. I'll crack one in a couple of weeks and then maybe send some out. What else? Yeah, so the next meet up is at a beer and cheese shop. So we're going to do a cheese tasting and then do the same sort of thing, brew something and then meet up again, and yeah, just do a tasting. So any of you guys around this area, check it out, come and join us. Yeah, so shout out to Matt and Michael, who run that. They're a good bunch. You know, everyone's really friendly, and we've even got sort of professional brewer in our midst there. So that was pretty good. So I can sort of tap her up for information. She works for Moore in Bristol as well. So yeah, I'm going to keep tapping her for information, which is going to be great. Yeah, so on top of that, I went to London this weekend, just gone. We went to the London Craft Beer Festival. I met up with a load of the Brew Tube guys, met up with Red Dog, Cutter's Choice, Hapless Ginger, Big Banana, Dr. Hans, who else was there? Homebrew Griffo, Homebrew Chris. There were just so many of them, and it was, Brew Boy Calaby. There were just so many. Rusty, Homebrew. I could keep going. Yeah, I got to meet all these people, which is great. You know, we've chatted on sort of Google Hangouts and stuff, but it was fine. You know, good for me to finally meet them, and we had a great time. You know, we sampled all sorts of great beers, some kind of crazy stuff. Tzatziki sour. There was a raspberry donut stout where you actually got given like a donut with it, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And what else was there? It was just great fun. Everyone behaved themselves pretty much, and then we headed to Mother Kelly's in Bethnal Green. Some of them were slightly inebriated by the time we got there, and we had to sneak them out drinks and stuff because they would stop serving them. But yeah, that was fun. And we went to Brick Lane for curry, and it was an absolute bargain. And then we went back, and then we called it a night. And then in the morning, I went for breakfast with a few of the guys, had a little catch up, and then went on my merry way and had a little wander around London. And yeah, it was great just to see some of the sites I'd already seen, sites that I'd missed before. And it was just, I walked all the way around London, so it was great. And I went to Harrods as well, which I've been to before, but it was just nice to go in there. It's always great to have a little look around Harrods, especially the food bit. It's just all, you know, and the confectionery and all that. Bought a couple of presents for the wife and daughter, and then came home, and it was just great. So I think they're going to Craft Beer Calling. My wife did say, do you fancy going? And I'm in an iron about it, but I think it's going to cost quite a lot, and it's quite a pain to get to Newcastle from where I am. But we'll see about that. But I'll definitely be at the London Craft Beer Festival next year anyway, if we're still doing that as the annual meetup. But it was great to meet everyone, and yeah, it was really good. So yeah, just thought I'd check in with you guys and just let you know how I'm getting on, and everything's good, and hopefully you might see some more videos. I kind of lost the bug for it a little bit. I haven't watched so many YouTube videos. I sort of jump in now and again. I'm still waiting for Count Drunkula to get some more videos out, because I always like his, and there's so many people that I follow that I really like, and it was a shame that the likes of Adam couldn't make it, Adam at Baldy's, because you know, we've been chatting for ages, and it would have been nice to meet, but it's just timings now with that festival. So maybe I'll just have to come up to Retford or to Newcastle and places like that, so and to meet him. But yeah, Tony Howard couldn't make it, Peter Hodge couldn't make it either, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, they were all sorely missed. But yeah, just thought I'd do a little quick video, and I'm kind of under 10 minutes, so you may see some more content from me soon. I've been given some beers. I might do some little beer reviews when I get a moment. And but yeah, hope you're all doing well, and catch up with you soon. Cheers.